Here's why your relationship feels like a constant test, and it's not the kind you can study for. It begins subtly, a shadow creeping into the bright spaces of your connection. You feel it in the pit of your stomach before you can name it. This is the art of manipulation, a silent, insidious game where love is the currency and your emotions are the pawns. It's not about grand, obvious gestures of control, but the quiet, chipping away at your sense of self, your reality, and your worth. This isn't a battle of wills. It's a slow erosion of your spirit, designed to keep you tethered, confused, and compliant. The playbook is ancient, but the pain it inflicts is always fresh. Recognizing these tactics isn't about placing blame. It's about reclaiming your power and understanding that true affection doesn't demand you lose yourself to find it. Consider the weight of unwarranted guilt. You share a small victory, a promotion at work, but their response is a heavy sigh, a downcast look. "That's great," they say, the words hollow. "I just wish you'd have more time for me now. I guess I'll just be waiting here alone like always." Suddenly your joy is tainted, replaced by an obligation to soothe their manufactured sadness. This is guilt tripping, a masterful stroke that turns your successes into transgressions against them. It's a powerful tool that transforms your happiness into a source of their suffering, ensuring you think twice before you celebrate yourself again, conditioning you to prioritize their feelings above your own sense of accomplishment and joy. Then reality begins to warp. You clearly remember them agreeing to a plan, but when the time comes, they deny it ever happened. "I never said that. You're just making things up again. You're always so dramatic and forgetful." This is gaslighting. It's a deliberate distortion of your reality, designed to make you question your own memory, your perception, and ultimately, your sanity. The more it happens, the more you start to believe their version of events, losing trust in your own mind. It's a suffocating fog that isolates you, making you dependent on the very person who is twisting your world, because you no longer believe you can navigate it on your own. And sometimes, the most potent weapon is silence. After a minor disagreement, they withdraw completely. No calls, no texts, no acknowledgement of your existence. You are in the same room, yet you are invisible. The silence is not peaceful. It is a deafening, calculated punishment. This is the silent treatment, a passive-aggressive form of control that communicates utter disapproval and abandonment. It forces you into a state of desperate anxiety, scrambling to figure out what you did wrong and how to fix it. You end up apologizing for things that weren't your fault, just to break the oppressive quiet and regain their attention, reinforcing their power to grant or withhold affection at will. If these scenes feel uncomfortably familiar, know that you are not alone and you are not powerless. The first step to breaking the cycle is recognition. Acknowledge the pattern without making excuses for it. Start by setting small, firm boundaries. When guilt is thrown your way, respond with calm facts. "I understand you feel that way, but my success is something we should both be celebrating." When your reality is questioned, hold your ground. "I remember our conversation differently, and I trust my memory." And when faced with silence, refuse to play the game. State your need for communication calmly. "I'm here to talk when you're ready, but I will not participate in being ignored." Reconnect with friends, family, or a therapist, people who can validate your experiences and reflect your true self back to you. Remember, a healthy relationship should be your safe harbor, not your storm.